Hello everyone, it's Ali here from Morosoft and welcome to Morosoft. So this is a special tutorial and this is for my one of the clients, JM Prestige. I'm sorry I don't know the complete name, so I'm sorry about that right off. So in this very simple tutorial, I would be talking about the WordPress nonce. So what actually it is and how we can use that WordPress nonce in WordPress, and what is the proper way to add that in WordPress theme or WordPress plugin. So let's get started. In this tutorial, this is a detailed article written on nonce, WordPress nonce, and it's a great guide to get started with that, even for the beginners. It tells you about each and everything. What is WordPress nonce, what does that mean, and why it is used for, and how does it work. It's a pretty simple tutorial and it explains you most of the things. Later on I will explain everything with the examples, so it will make complete sense. I hope so. So let's start it. So what is WordPress nonce? So this is nonce, so it means number used once. So this adds extra security to your WordPress themes and your WordPress plugins. So how we use these WordPress nonce? So in simple terms, they are declared somewhere else and verified. They are declared on one page and verified on the other page. So I will show you a simple example of that. So before I go further, I will tell you the current structure that I have right now. So this is nothing but a fresh WordPress installation. Okay, this is nothing more than that, of our fresh WordPress installations. In this installations, I have got two simple WordPress custom templates called, the first template name is secret and the other is publish secret. What it does, it just allows me to add my custom text, my custom code on the page, if you are already not familiar with that. So how you can add this into your page, I will show you right now. What else you have to do, you just need to go to WordPress pages, create a new page. Over here you will see template, so you just need to select your template and it will show your data over there. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So I have two templates right now, the publish secret and the secret. This is just to explain the WordPress nonce and how to use that. So on this publish secret page, actually let me explain all the functions first, then we will go further. So first of all, this is how your WordPress nonce, this is actually a generated code, is specific to the user and that session. Okay, so this is how it looks in the URL. And let's say you want to do some action. So normally this is generated with some actions, like we are adding the post, or we are deleting the post, or we are deleting any transaction. So we must verify verify it with the WordPress nonces. So here is our first function that creates the WordPress nonce. So this function only takes one this takes one parameter, that is action, the name that we want to give that nonce. This can also take the second parameter, which would be if we want to change this, by default WordPress name ID or the name, so we can pass it in the second parameter. The WordPress description of this function explains it very well, so I will send a link of that as well. So once the nonce is created, then we need to add it to some sort of our URL like this. We just need to append it at the end. Okay, and we just need to show that there are different ways we can do that. We don't need to put this, or there are different ways to put it, so don't worry regarding that. So this thing first, there are two ways: create the WordPress nonce first and then add, or just create this WordPress nonce with the URL. So it takes the action URL, okay, and this is the same name, and it just appends the nonce at the end. So we can just use this one variable instead of the complete link wherever we want to show, like this. I hope it makes sense. Okay, I have examples with different links doing that stuff for you. Okay, so this is how we can add the nonce in our forms. So first of all, action, then name, then referral, and then display the stuff. Okay, so I will show that also in the example. Action, optional name, and the different, this is the referral, it's all option, and the requested URI. Okay, in the forms you also need to create a hidden field that that will pass that nonce to the other page or the other URL that you are working on. So for that you just need to put this WP nonce field and definitely the action of that field. Okay, and the second, remember I told you two things: we have to create the nonce first page or first step, then we have to verify the nonce. There are two ways to verify WordPress nonce. So first we have WP verify nonce. This is the nonce that we created, and this is the action. So over here we have to pass the nonce field and then the action name. Remember, action name is optional, but it is highly recommended to put the action name to add extra security. Okay, so this nonce is definitely required, and this is optional. If we put the wrong action name, definitely it will not work. I will show you that in a moment as well. Okay, so over here this function will return two values: one for 12 hours, two for if the nonce is generated more than 12 to 24 hours. Okay, what if the nonce doesn't verify? Definitely it returns the false value. Okay, so over here that nonce is verified, and I will show you better in the example. Okay, so there are two ways to verify the nonce. First way is to use this verify nonce and store it somewhere else, or the other way is to use another function, that is check admin refer. Put the action, okay, and your query. I will show that in a moment. Okay, the query is the slug. If you want to change the default, if you not want to change the default dash WP nonce to something else to make it more meaningful for you, it explains over here. Otherwise it will be WP default WP nonce. Okay, that is how that we can use it. Okay, let's jump back to the examples. So right now this is our, let me just close it, this is our public page. For the time being I will dump everything, I will comment everything else so that we can start from the scratch. Okay, so I'm going to, let me just delete this, and I will comment this. This has been commented, of course this as well. Okay, let me just simple link. Okay, I will have two links. Okay, this goes here. Okay, let's go and check our page. Actually I have to nonce URL. I have to also make this as comment. Okay, over here we go. Come on. Okay, so this is our heading, this is check secret, this is the simple link that is not gonna do anything else for us. Okay, nothing is there. And this is our nonce link. If we click this in the new tab, so it will show WP nonce, and this is the nonce that is generated for us. And over here it shows us I have just dumped that nonce and verified it. Let me show you the code. Okay, on the first of all publish secret page. Okay, so this is normal HTML heading. Over here I'm creating the nonce with WP create nonce and nonce link one, that is just the name of that nonce. I have created this over here. Okay, and I have added this WP nonce to this field. Okay, I can name it anything I can if I want to. Okay, let me just go ahead. Okay, let me show you the first thing. So do you see, this was the simple link, this don't have any nonce field, and it shows null and boolean false. And over here it shows WP nonce, it displays over here, and it just verifies it. So let me show you the code of this secret. Over here WP nonce, we have the global variable of PHP, that's a request, and this is the WP nonce that we have generated. Okay, and over here I have just dumped variable bar dump. It just displays or dumps everything that is in the array or the variable and shows it on the front page. So that is what I have done. Over here I am verifying this nonce. Okay, this is the nonce fields, and this is the non name. Over here it verifies dump. Let's say if I delete this, if I change this name, so over here we have one. Let me open this in new tab, and it says boolean false. Though the nonce is there, but it is returning boolean false, so that nonce is not being verified. If I remove this, this is the optional field, and it would return the true value. So no, it must return the true value. Okay, secret. Come on WP nonce. I think we have to put I think that the nonce field we have to put. Okay, that has been verified. Okay, it shows integer 1. Okay, that was with the first link. Then let's go further. Okay, now let me just stop that all, and let's go to our public secret file, and this is nonce with generating the nonce URL. So this is, we are working with the second thing over here, the adding a nonce URL. Okay, so over here I'm just creating a nonce URL. This is our first parameter. I just gave the simple link, the simple URL. Okay, this is the action name. Okay, and this is the third parameter, that is the optional as well. And this time we won't have the nonce URL, we won't have the WP nonce, that is by default. We have the nonce URL, and I will show you that in a moment. Okay, this is, I have uncommented. Let me just uncomment this. Come on, uncommented. Let me manually. Come on. Okay, so if I go to this page now, publish secret, okay, so that is the just URL that I was testing. So in this nonce link to, okay, and over here I'm just dumping that link that I have generated, and then this is taking us to other page. Okay, so let me show you code for this thing first. I'm sorry if this video is taking too much long. Okay, nonce URL, oh no, this is some page, some other page. Okay, nonce link to, this is the nonce URL. I have generated the code, I have generated the URL with this function, and I have just simply embedded this URL, and I've just shown over here. Okay, so you see over here, the first nonce that we had, that is not functional, that is false, and this is the second nonce, and it verifies and it works well. So this is the first thing that we had. Let me just copy this and put this thing over here. I'm showing you how to add two nonces if you need to. This should be removed right now. So now the nonce is generated, okay, and this thing, both are, I mean, verified and working. So let's copy this URL and put it in incognito mode. I'm sorry, I think it's being recorded, yes. So these both nonce will not work, will not verify. Okay, they are displayed because they are in the URL, but they are not being verified. So that's how it protects and adds security to your WordPress themes and plugins. Okay, let's go further. Okay, so next thing is that validating the WordPress nonce with the form field. Okay, I'm just uncommenting it, this form. Let me just do it. Come on. Just uncomment it. Okay, I have uncommented this code, and let me just uncomment this as well. Okay, so in this code, let me just close all that windows first. Okay, this is a public secret code. So right now we have the two forms. Okay, let me put something Ali, and let me add some number, that is none, and let's just click test nonce. So it takes us to the sequence page. Over here it displays the name and the number that I entered and verifies the nonce. Okay, so this time we don't have anything over here because we are verifying that nonce in the form, and that is post method, not get. If it had been get method, it would have been shown over here. So that is a get method. Okay, let me show you the code. This is public secret page. Okay, so this is nothing more than a simple WordPress form, and this is the URL where this form is submitting to, and this is the field that we had added additionally to create a nonce field. So we just named it test form. Okay, and that's it. That is a simple form with an additional field to verify the nonce field, that is WP nonce over here. So we are just validating that form with verify, and remember I told you there are two ways to verify the nonce. The first one, you grab the nonce field, okay, and verify WP verify nonce. So over here I deliberated at the alternative way to show you how we can verify that. Okay, so in this we just place the same name. That is definitely an optional parameter, I guess. You can double check it with the WordPress references. Okay, and just verified it, and it works well. Over here, form is not submitted. Sorry, we have to submit the form first. Let's write to the Asfan 9090 and test nonce, and boom, that's working fine. So that is how you can verify the nonce and add these fields and description into your WordPress themes and plugins. So I hope that would make a sense to you, and I will add also the links in the description if I upload it to somewhere else in YouTube, or I will also send you the relevant links through Fiverr in messages. That's it. Thank you very much for taking out time and watching out this video. So that's it for now. Bye bye, take care. Bye bye.